Let's compare Sony ZV-E10 Mark II with Sony A6700. I think there is 7 major difference between these cameras. Hi, my name is Rafał, I am from Poland, and on this channel I'm trying to improve my skills with English content creation. So stay with me if you wanna see how things go in the future. Finger crossed. First one will be autofocus. Sony ZV-E10 Mark II don't have AI processor unit that help, for example, in this case with autofocus. Overall, a little bit more sticky to the eye person on whatever you are focusing now. Of course, ZV-E10 Mark II still have very good autofocus, we can rely on it. There is no hunting, there is no pulsing. Overall, I don't see here a problem. But if you are using body with AI processor, AI autofocus and everything that provide with that extra data, that autofocus is really better. You can feel it, especially if you are taking step back for model that don't have that AI autofocus. And for sure Sony A6700 is here better with autofocusing. Second one, and for most of you probably it's a big downside, ZV-E10 Mark II don't have IBIS. I mean sensor don't have stabilization in this camera. And this is really simple. You can feel it, you can see it. Footage is shaky. Of course, we have here electronic stabilization with one downside, a big crop, but in some situation can smooth out footage, but on the daily use, probably you want a gimbal or another camera that is better on that side. For example, Sony A6700 that have electronic stabilization, IBIS, you can combine them, and footage here is better, simply as that. Third problem is no mechanical shutter in Sony ZV-E10 Mark II. This can be a problem, especially if you are planning sports events on high move photography. In that case, you will probably experience a rolling shutter effect because of that electronic shutter that isn't fast enough. On the other side, Sony A6700 have mechanical shutters, so this rolling effect problem will be reduced to minimum. Fourth position is a probably big one. Sony ZV-E10 Mark II don't have any water sealing. So be aware of that. Hard condition of weather can have a negative impact on ZV-E10 Mark II. So be aware of that. Fifth position is positive for ZV-E10 Mark II because that body have a better mic that are built in that camera. You don't need external microphone to get good audio. Audio test from ZV-E10 Mark II. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Test, 1, 2, 3, 4. Testing audio, testing internal mix, testing, 1, 2, 3, testing, 1, 2, 3. Sixth position, this can be a deal breaker, but there is solution for that. I mean overheating. ZV-E10 Mark II is not created for long content creation, can overheat, especially in 4K 60p. If you are planning long recording session, probably you need to consider to buy external accessory for that. For example, cooling fan, like this one, Ulanzi, that can reduce overheating and provide longer session with recording. But be aware of that, it's not completely 100% remove overheating from ZV-E10 Mark II. Last one but not least, 7th position is a little bit extra one. ZV-E10 Mark II is cheaper option. It's really simple. If you have limited budget on camera, ZV-E10 will be better option for you because here is a big difference in price, 400 euros. In Poland is a little bit more, but this difference I think it's big enough that ZV-E10 can be considered as a main option. For example, I'm using ZV-E10 like B-cam in studio situations, so 24 FPS, 4K in that environment is a really good option for that camera. I see no overheating in one battery life, so for me it's ideal. But remember, there is some downside of that body, so you need to consider every inch to be sure you pick a proper camera for you. At the end of the day, let me know in the comment what you think about these two camera bodies. This is everything. Bye.